it's getting more and more amazing by the moment. Like I go into a country fair that I used to deliver to, and just because my vibration is different and the universe knows what I want, the only cashier that I ever get along with that is never there, that I haven't seen in forever, was the cashier. And when I came up, I'm like, how have you been doing? She's like, I'm doing good now, for now. I'm like, that's because I'm here. She's like, maybe, joking. And there was wordplay, and she's like, oh, you scared? Because at first I was like, well, hello, awesome person, and because I was surprised to see her, so I was just going with the flow, how vibrations give you, basically just going with the flow in every moment. So she jumped up and was like, oh, you scared the heck out of me. I was like, well, I didn't. How do you get heck in you? Well, I'm glad I scared you, or else, you don't want any heck in you. She's like, I was going to say the other thing. Well, I was like, well, I'm glad you don't have any hell in you, because then you'd be Helen. I was like, well, my brother has a wife named Helen, and she's pretty cool, too, so that's not a bad thing either. And she's like, fun play on words. I'm like, I like to do that a lot. And I was like, she gave me this look like she just loved me. And I was like, you have a boyfriend, don't you? Because I just immediately shut that off. That makes the girl cringe when you ask them if they have a boyfriend. So I did that on purpose. So she'd cringe kind of thing. Not like cringe, but she's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, oh, I was only wondering because I was wondering if that's who that dude was here. And she was like, no, that's my cousin. It made a face like, ew. And I was like, well, I don't judge people like that at all. Like, I don't judge anybody. I think everybody's supremely awesome. And I was like, I don't mean this in a weird way. I was like, but I think that I love people in a genuine way more than anyone does. Like, more than your boyfriend loves you, more than her friend loves her, more than her family loves her. I was like, because I see them for what they are. And I was like, they're all beautiful. And I pointed at, like, a heavier girl, another girl with, like, blue hair and a star behind her ear, and, like, heavier guy, like, that looks homeless, that carries around bags. And I was like, they're all beautiful, magnificent people. And she looked at me with the sparkle in her eye again. And I was like, since I had already done the boyfriend thing and got her deterred once, the second time she looked at me with the sparkle, I said, if God was to whatever, and as soon as you say God, that turns people away. So I knew that would, so I was running the flow and keeping people safe, because I would just hurt her. So I was like, if God was to manifest himself into a human form in this day and age, do you think it could possibly be that he formed into somebody like me, that looks like me? And she was like, maybe. And I looked at her clear in the eyes and said, he did. And she went, and then I was like, follow me on Facebook. And then I left. It was so cool. It was so weird, but it was so in the flow. Like, I didn't even say it. It just happened. And then I realized what I was doing after it happened. It was like in the flow. Anyway, love you. Peace.